Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. Today we're looking at Magik #1. Check out that gorgeous cover by J. Scott Campbell. Cannot wait to share it with you. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button and let's get right into it. Okay, Magik is easily my favorite New Mutant, if not one of my favorite X-Men characters. Um, Chris Claremont totally wrote the book on this character and did her so well. So I was a little nervous about her solo series because I wanted it to be really good and I expect it to be like super average. And so it sort of met my expectations, but it's not so bad. So let's get into it. I really love this logo, by the way. So cool that they incorporated the sword as part of it. Love J. Scott Campbell's design. You know, he did the main cover, and there were a lot of variant covers, but I love J. Scott Campbell, so I had to get this one. I hope he stays on for the cover artist, because he clearly has an affection for Illyana and channeling a lot of the Anna Taylor-Joy, who expertly played her in the New Mutants movie. Loved that movie, too. Not a popular opinion, I'm sure. Anyway, writer Ashley Allen, artist German Peralta, color artist Arthur Hesley, and letterer VC's Ariana Malher. Okay, so Magik is a child of Limbo. She was raised in Limbo. She's part demon. She had the demon child taken out of her, but now it's calling her back. You know, I mean, you can take the girl out of Limbo, but can you take the Limbo out of the girl? I don't know. Illyana is Colossus's little sister. She grew up in Limbo. It's funny, she was introduced to the X-Men when she was like 7 years old, and then in one issue, they aged her to like 13 to give Kitty a best friend, and hey, I was all for it. And the Dark Child Demon, the miniseries Storm and Magik Illyana kicked it all off, and it was so great. So the X-Men are now in Alaska. I'm loving the Alaska branch of the X-Men. It's probably my favorite of the X-Men launches. And there are tons of like ancillary books, including a handful of like solo titles, and Magik has one of them. So it's a lot about her dealing with, you know, demons, no pun intended. And it's her birthday, so they're planning this surprise birthday party for her. It'll be interesting to see how they balance sort of like the demon angst aspect of her character. I don't know. I feel like she should just be dark and evil and own it like a badass. You know, it's funny because I feel like Chris Bacalo might have introduced the big ridiculous like surfboard sword, and at first I thought it was kind of cheesy and ridiculous, but now I've kind of really grown to like it, especially the way J. Scott draws it there, right? How fun would it be to have him draw like the interiors of the issue? And speaking of which, German Peralta smacks of the kind of X artists that have kept me away from the X books in the past few years. Like, absolutely nothing wrong with his style, but it just looks boring and kind of the same as a lot of other styles. It looks like nothing exciting about the inks or the visuals, really. I mean, this page arguably should be like a gag, and it's not really blowing me away. Like, it's okay. It's just okay. As is with the story and the writing, it's sort of like kind of expected and just like whatever. But I did enjoy it. This character reminded me of Gunslinger Spawn in a way. I kind of enjoyed the design and thought it was fun. So they have, you know, Illyana's got like this big, you know, place in Magik. So this will be like interesting to see it play out over the course of these next few issues. We're introduced to this new character whose dying grandmother warns him of some coming prophecy, and he has to settle it or figure it out. And Illyana is like, no, I'll handle it. And he's like, I don't think so. So we have this alliance between this new character and a Magik Illyana to like figure out what the hell's going on. And I don't even really know if I know what the hell's going on. But like I said, I pretty much bought it for the cover and because I love Illyana. I do love this costume design, by the way. Like, I'm all for Illyana. And hopefully the series, like, it's not bad. It's not great. It didn't blow me away, but it didn't, like, piss me off or disappoint me either. How's that for a glowing review? Anyway, I do recommend it if you like X-Men and magic and all that's happening in the X books right now. That looks like a super fun cover to the next issue. Clearly, J. Scott Campbell has shops at Hot Topic or Dolls Kill and knows the proper way to dress Illyana here. I thought it was kind of fun, whatever. Not like a glowing review, but what can I say? That's kind of how I feel about it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and I will bring you more soon.